that's the name of the game. Keep running, keep striving, maintain the same hunger, that fire, that burning desire. In this long run, I'm reaching higher now. Long run, yeah, long game. Through the struggle, through the pain, I keep my eyes on the prize. Never lose sight in this marathon of life. I'm running through the night.
Okay, if anybody's on, oh my gosh. What's up, nephew? Nephew, can you hear me? What's up, Anton? Oh, we got y'all first ball game. All clear. Okay. I'm having to do this. Oh, now listen to me talking loud. I'm having to do this the old-fashioned way now. Oh, no, you didn't hear me say War Eagle. Oh no. The Lord. See, the Lord just don't. It's certain sins the Lord just don't forgive, and that's one of them. Y'all, that's my nephew, Anton McBride. What's up, Neff? What's up with you? This dude is a diehard Knowles fan. This guy here. Oh, my goodness. No, you didn't hear me say that. You didn't hear me say that. No, thou shalt not tell a lie. Thou shalt not tell a lie. Hey, man, just up here, just doing some content. Love that Alabama Crimson Tide, and I have some old friends. We just hang out a little bit and everything. I was just kind of doing a test run tonight on some new equipment that I have, and it seemed like when I added the new equipment, then all of a sudden the new stuff shut down, and now I'm having to do this the old-fashioned way. So I'm gonna be up until night until I can get this cleared up, because I don't like this, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me let me go tell my folks I'm back on here. Yeah. Anyway, half the church in Wiggins are roll. See, you got a good church. The half that are Roll Tide Roll, they need to come on over. They need to come on over here and subscribe with Piano Man, and there are some other channels that we really promote Alabama content. So just send them to your uncle's way. Long Run with Piano Man. Just tell them come on through, and just tell them your pastor sent you. Yeah, Carla, Roll Tide. I'm having to do this now the old-fashioned way. Those are all the non-tithers. Uh-oh. Well, you know what? They still good in my book. They still good in my book. Tithers, non-tithers, givers, saints, ain'ts, and friends. If you a tithe person, you good with me. If you can say Roll Tide, you all right with me. Amen. And over here, I might teach them how to tithe, and but the holdup might be nephew, because you Florida State, they might not want to give in bad ground. they might not want to do that. So they might not want to give like that. So y'all, Anton McBride to the 401k crew, Anton McBride, that's my nephew and everything. So when you see him come in and he come in talking about FSU or Go Noles, don't put him in timeout. Don't do that. We're gonna respect all our haters. We're gonna respect them. The only time we put them in timeout is when they disrespect. Okay. So he's one of the good guys. Don't put the pastor in timeout. Don't put my nephew in timeout, because there's gonna be a few more Florida State fans come through. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be a few more come through. So it's good to see, But anyway, y'all, I don't know about these technical difficulties. That was working just a little while ago, and now all of a sudden, like whoosh, all my sound cards, the sound system, and everything went out. So, I treat it like I'm gonna treat it like I would treat it at church. You know, I'm gonna treat it like I would treat it at church. You know, we just have to just do things the old-fashioned way until we can get these technical difficulties cleared up. So I'm glad that I came on tonight, so I wouldn't be scrambling in the morning. You know, trying to figure out what's wrong. So um, I kind of said to myself the other day after I set this up and all that good stuff, you know, I just want to um I might have to get some new stuff. Yeah, let's see if we can get some of the Tide fans from the church in here. Yeah, get them. Roll Tide, Susan. Yeah, get the Tide fan from the church. That's right. Um, I don't, you know, I, you know what? There are a couple of folks I know love Alabama, and you know all that kind of stuff. Get some of the folks from the Tide up in here. Yeah, from the church that love the Tide up in here. The and Dwight, my that's my producer, y'all. The mic's not working, the sound card's not working, nothing is working, only the monitors are working. And I even unplugged one of them, so I'm not even running through my second monitor right now. And so I don't know what happened to the sound. So I'll be up half the night tonight trying to figure this out of what really happened. So I'm gonna take the time out to figure it out and see what's wrong, because if it's the computer, then we're gonna have another problem. But apparently it's not the computer. Apparently it's the something going on in the system. So what's up, Bino? There's the GM, the producers here, the administrative assistants here, CO number one. I think she's CO Susan is here. You know, and Bino the GM is here. So you know, we just waiting on the governor to come and CO number two. Yeah, yeah. So and everything. But listen, while we're here, I was over there at KB for just a few minutes and everything. You know what? Before I go to that, there's the governor, y'all. There's JB 718. No, Gil. That's my nephew Dwight. I mean, excuse me. That's my nephew Anton, and he's a pastor, Gil. So don't time out. You and the governor, don't time out the pastor. Don't do that. He's a diehard FSU fan. Don't time out the pastor. We gonna, you know, he's gonna be respectful. It's these disrespectful ones we got to, you know, we got to ban them for a minute, okay? If they disrespect, cool. I'll let them have their opinion and everything, but just don't come in with no disrespectful opinion, all that kind of stuff. All right. But anyway, Dwight, it may be StreamYard, because I'm telling you now, you know, first of all, I forgot to do something tonight. Welcome to this end of the weekend version of the Long Run with Piano Man, where we really don't like Tootsie Rolls too much. We fresh out of baby oil and you know and all that good stuff. You know what we're saying. You know, it's all you know. We love Matchbox cars, Hot Wheels, Johnny Lightning, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and onesies. Some people like onesies and toys, you know. So anyway, welcome to the weekend, the end of the weekend with the Long Run. We just kind of have fun a little bit, get our minds right and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I want to say this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this up or not. I don't know. We'll see. But to everyone that's here, CO number 2, Gil is here, and so everybody's here from the. Oh no, excuse me. Yeah, Push Pop. Yeah, we got to watch them Push Pops, man. You know what? Nothing. I'm not gonna talk about the Push Pop. You know, I'm gonna leave that alone tonight. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave everything alone. You know, Snickerdoodles, Tootsie Rolls, now or later. We're gonna leave Jolly Rancher. We're gonna leave all that alone. I'm leaving everything alone about that, but especially that push pop. You got to be careful with them push pops now. You got to be careful with them. I'm telling you, they might throw you for a loop there. But anyway, I was over there with KB just a minute ago, and right before I came on, and I was looking at some. I was looking at some of the comments that he had over there on his channel, and KB was giving the Georgia fans the blues over there. I'm being honest with you. He was giving them the blues. The Georgia the Georgia fans have this delusion about them that, and you know, y'all can chat it up here if you want to. They literally think that Alabama is about to fall off the wagon or has fallen off the wagon just because we went 9-4 last year. I mean, on the real, they think that Alabama has literally fallen off the wagon. I mean, you know, there were comments over there like, we're gonna beat y'all this year in Athens. We're gonna beat y'all. But the way they were, JB and Bino, Gil, you should have seen them, because the way they were making it, the way that they were presenting it, it was as if Bama has never beaten them in Athens. Hey, Pam, roll tide, roll tide. As if Bama has never beaten them in Athens. And we had to remind them, fellas, you all in the last few years, you all are 1-7 versus Bama. You're 1-7. So what I did, crew, and to everybody that's watching, and for folks that can and will, I have extended an invitation to all Bama haters to subscribe to my channel. Now, do I want Bama fans? Of course I do. If you've never subscribed to my channel, it's right there, The Long Run with Piano Man. Like, share, please subscribe. You know, now let me put it to you this way. I am not after your money. I'm just after your subscription. It costs $0.00 to subscribe. So we just started. Okay, hey Pam. All right. Thank you for coming. Pastor Anton McBride sent me here. Thank you for coming. This is some of my nephew's members. And Pamela, tell your other Tide fans that are around, in and around the church there. Come on in. We welcome you, and bring some of them delusional Georgia and all Barney fans with you. Okay. And so we keep it respectful here, and we respect everybody. But let me get back on my soapbox right quick. Georgia got this idiotic thing going, that Bama can't beat them. Dude, you're 1-7. You're 1-7. 1-7. Can the church say 1-7? 1-7 against the Tide. And the crazy part about this is, since you want to bring up Alabama and coaching and this, that, and the third, and their big thing was Kirby Smart is the best active coach in the NCAA right now. I beg to differ with you. First year, Kalen DeBoer just beat you in his first year. Oh yeah. And exactly, Carla, they can't help themselves. You know what? It kind of reminds me, it sort of reminds me of something else. It sort of reminds me of something else. You cry victim all the time, but yet and still you're saying you're winning. You're 1-7, and I've got this big feeling. I got a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion that come September the 27th, Georgia is going to be 1-8. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I believe, and Pamela, please, when we beat Florida State, I'm gonna need y'all to console your pastor. Console him. Y'all gonna have to console him now, because I got a feeling that we're gonna be on this mission to do some damage. Y'all, I am happy. My sister does t-shirts and all this kind of stuff. And I've already put my order in, everybody, that Susan, please stop. I've already put my order in that I am making a shirt. I'm getting a shirt made that just said mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. You got that right. They drink, these Georgia fans drinking that Diddy juice. They drinking that Diddy juice, that Weinstein juice, that Einstein juice, and Frankenstein juice. As far as I'm concerned, they drinking the juice. They drinking the juice. They eating the Tootsie Rolls. That's what they doing. I mean, honest to goodness, Georgia fans are full of Tootsie Rolls. That's what they're full of. Because if you think for a minute that Bama can't beat you, and what's crazy, look now, wait a minute. JB, help me out here, bro. Mr. Governor. Yeah, Diddy juice, Pamela. Pamela, you're going to find something out over here. We're the 401k crew that just keeps it a buck with you. Georgia fans are drinking the Diddy juice. They drinking the Diddy juice, and they've lotioned themselves, or they have, listen, and they have lubricated themselves with Johnson & Johnson. Yes, Lord. That's what they have done. Yeah. I'm serious, Pamela. Go. You tell them Piano Man said it. And I have invited all Georgia fans to subscribe to my channel. It costs $0.00 to subscribe to my channel. And when we get through beating y'all, you gonna wish that you had left them Tootsie Rolls alone. You gonna wish that you hadn't never ever laid eyes on some Johnson & Johnson. You gonna wish that you had eaten Skittles instead of a Tootsie Roll. You should have come out better. You would have come out better eating a Snicker bar than fooling with a Tootsie Roll. I'm just saying. That's what y'all acting like. You drink the Diddy juice. That's what you did. What happened to being nice? Susan, let me tell you something. When a Georgia fan upsets me, forget about being nice. I'm here to let the hammer down tonight. I am extending an open invitation to subscribe to the Long Run with Piano Man and the 401k crew. I want all Georgia fans. I don't have my schedule with me, but let me put it this way. I want all Florida State fans. I want all ULM fans. I want all Wisconsin fans. I want all Georgia fans. I want all Tennessee fans. Vanderbilt, Auburn, LSU, Oklahoma, the Eastern Michigan or Eastern, whoever it is that we're playing. And I want all of them to come on. Whoever I done skip, Tennessee, everybody. I want everybody who don't like Alabama. I want you all to subscribe to my channel. Florida State. I want Slippery Rock. It don't make no difference who it is. Come on in, especially the Michigan fan. Ohio State. Come on in. I want everybody who is not a Tide fan to meet me here at the Long Run. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want all haters. I want the haters. I'm going to be, listen, I'm gonna be like Jesus Christ right here. Nate Boone, what's up? What's up with you, Nate Bone? Yes, sir. Good to see you. I'm gonna be like Jesus Christ. Come unto me, all ye that hate Alabama. Nate, today was one of those busy days for Piano Man. Some Sundays I just can't do it. I wanted to be with the fellas, but some Sundays I just can't do it. And then I had a meeting and this, that, and the third. But the next time, be sharpshooters and Coach Sean, they can look for me. Piano Man gonna be right there. I'm gonna be right there, Nate. Be right there. But I just want, listen, I'm gonna be like Jesus Christ. When he said, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest. Come unto me, all ye that hate Alabama. Come unto me. Come on. Come on. Come unto Piano Man. Come on. Come on. Sit down. Sit down. And you'll find rest for your soul. Because we're going to have to get, what we're going to do, 401k crew, for all these Georgia fans, these delusional Georgia fans, what we're going to do is we're going to perform. You know how they pump somebody's stomach out? Hey, Dr. Crystal, you know how they pump somebody's stomach out? That's what we're going to do. We got to get that Diddy juice out of them. We got to, because it's killing them. It's killing them. It's hurting their feelings. It's hurting their line of thinking. It's hurting. They delusional. And I don't like fool. I don't like talking to delusional folks. Because ain't nothing they talk about real. I mean, come on now. I mean, let's face it. When a delusional person talks to you, nothing they say makes sense. I'm serious. Y'all know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. That when delusional people talk to you, first of all, we done beat you 6 times, 6 out of 7 times. And the one time that the Georgia players did beat us, it was due to a technicality called injuries. But okay, y'all got that. Y'all got it. Okay, y'all won that. But what have you done to the Tide lately? Nothing. Nothing. Not a thing. Nothing. And you know what, Dr. Crystal? I'm no mathematician. I know that 1 + 1 is 2, and 2 + 2 is 4, and all that good stuff. I got that. But I know this here. That Georgia finished 10-3. Bama finished 9-4. Georgia only had 1 more win than we did and 1 less loss than we did. And they bragging about they the standard. I'm talking about delusional fans now. I'm talking about delusional fans. And let Rudy beat them. Rudy. Y'all better be glad my sound card is not working tonight. Oh, I have some sound effects for that there. Georgia let Rudy beat them. They did. Rudy. And you want to talk about you the standard? Okay, you won the SEC championship. And so Alabama's won a bunch of them and beat y'all a few times in them. You can't beat Bama, Georgia. So you beat us that one time and y'all still shouting hallelujah. But we beat y'all a lot. So when we get through beating y'all, it's going to be like, what else is new? Y'all going to be the ones sitting around here looking like, you know, looking, you know what? This is something me and a friend, musician friend of mine say, you sitting over there looking like you musty. I'm just saying. Rudy. Yeah, they lost to Rudy. But we beat Bama. Go figure. Go figure. I'm serious. So I'm inviting all Georgia fans. Now, what's going to happen this week is we got a lot that we're going to talk about this week. this upcoming week and everything. We're going to talk about. We're going to talk about. Before I go to what we're going to talk about, let me say something else because JB just hit the keyword favorite, and in every time we played Georgia, Georgia was always favored to win the game. That's why I'm on y'all. So y'all were always favored to win every freaking time. Every time. I'm going to tell you like this. And I noticed it when they won that. And Dr. Crystal, you're exactly right. One more win than us, and let them tell it they've got the best coach. Cool, fine, and dandy. You can have all that if you want to. We got you. But guess what? Your best coach couldn't even beat a first-year coach, and he didn't. So here we go. Kalen DeBoer has beaten Kirby Smart, Dan Lanning, Steve Sarkisian. That's the big three right there. And all y'all want to do is just talk about that he lost to Oklahoma, Tennessee, Michigan, and Vanderbilt. That's all everybody talks about. But nobody wants to talk about when they beat Georgia. Nobody wants to talk about when we beat LSU. Nobody wants to talk about when we went to Wisconsin and beat them. And to let people tell that from last year, we were even picked to lose that game. 2 natties in 30 years. This the longest Alabama's been without one in a long time. Yeah. You know what? And you know, these type fans will say in this CFP, Georgia is the standard. Yeah, they only thing they the standard is that they can show everybody how they can lose to Alabama. That's what their standard is. I'm being honest with you. So I'm inviting all delusional Georgia fans. I'm not saying Alabama fans can't come in. Yes, they can. You're all welcome. Matter of fact, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome to the long run. Everybody's welcome. It, like I said, it costs $0.00 to subscribe. And Piano Man is not after anybody's money. Now, I'm going to say this. Now, if by chance anybody does want to, and I don't do this too often because I don't really believe in it, but, you know, if a person just wants to, let me put this in. Here it is. If somebody wants to just per se, girl, I got to get this right my own self. Here we go. If somebody just wants to cash out and just to, you know, if somebody just want to do something for the in my cash app, here it is right here. And there you go. And that's it right there. That's my cash app. If you just want to find, you know, I'm not asking for anything, but you know, but a couple people did say, why don't you put your cash app up? And so there it is right there. And just, you know, if that's what you want to, if you want to get, it doesn't matter how much. I'm not asking for any amount. I'm not asking for anything at all, but just in case you may want it, and you want to give something, fine. That's cool. That's fine and dandy. So I just appreciate your presence. I appreciate your subscription and everything. Now, JB, you know what? I got to put that up there, man. That's just too good not to say anything. It's wild. They say UGA is the standard, but has a losing record against the standard. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? How you going to beat a standard but can't beat the standard? Okay. Thank you, Dwight. Okay. Listen, How in the world are you gonna say you the standard but can't beat the standard? I'm just being honest with you. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. So I believe that this upcoming year is going to be a good one. But coming up, starting in the week here, just kind of reading off the schedule, starting off on the morning run in the morning, tomorrow, we're going to go back over some weekend recruiting, just kind of give you a heads up on what we're going to be discussing for a little while. The weekend recruiting recap, and we're going to have a depth chart conversation. We're going to have a depth chart conversation. I had to put my script down for a minute. Listen. Hey, listen. That is, besides Roll Tide, that is every Georgia fan. No. You know what? Because all Georgia fans are not the same. But every delusional Georgia fan, that's their nightmare. That is their nightmare. Dwight, can you do that for me one more time, please? Is it too late? Delusional Georgia fans can't stand that because they know Rudy ran all over with this vaunted defense. And y'all want to hear something else? I was on Twitter, and someone made the statement to me and said, "Oh, this Georgia team gives me 2021 vibes of the dominance they gonna have." I said, huh? I reminded them that if anybody was watching football, Gil, be nice. Please be nice. Please be nice. Gil, I'm going to do the 23-1 on you, sir. I'm going to do the 23-1. But here we go. I told this fan, I said, you all struggled with everybody that you played. Everybody. Georgia struggled. I'm like JB now. They're delusional. Like Bino said, they're delusional. But they have this selective thing going. Selective memory. But let me run it back down to you. If Kentucky would have had a halfway decent quarterback, Kentucky would have beat them the week before they played Bama. That would have been their first loss, not the one Bama gave them. Kentucky just didn't have a quarterback. Kentucky just didn't have the quarterback to finish the game. Just being honest with you. They did not have a quarterback to finish the game. Number two, Bama did beat them. Number three, they played Florida. Lagway was hurt. Georgia Tech should have beat them. Ole Miss did beat them. Rudy beat them. And Auburn almost beat them. Now, I know they didn't. But, folks, Georgia was easily against good quality teams that needed a player here, a player there to make a difference. Georgia would have lost 5 games or possibly 6 games last year. But you got dominance coming this year? Prove it to me. I'm talking to the delusional Georgia fans. Prove it. Prove it. Alabama ran the ball down y'all's throat. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna tell you where Alabama messed up. Alabama really should have hung a 5 spot, even a 6 spot on y'all if they had kept the intensity up and started playing and not gave up stuff on our defense. That's the reality of that. They didn't continue to put the pedal to the metal. But Bino, I got to put that up there, bro. Struggles this year will turn to L's this year for Georgia, and that's the truth. You can take that statement to the bank. Struggles this year, listen, let them struggle against some teams this year like they struggled last year, and you're going to see some L's on there that you didn't expect, and Georgia won't make nothing but maybe a meaningless bowl game. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm just being honest with you. I'm spending all this time talking about Georgia because over in KB's chat, they were just chopping it up. And I invited them all over here. I invited them. Now I don't know if they're coming or not. I hope they do. I really do. I hope they do. I want all the Bama haters to come. I do. So with that being said, that's what we're going to discuss in the morning. And then, we're going to talk about recruiting. Hopefully, Jonathan will be on. And y'all, he has relocated to Tuscaloosa. I'm glad that he's made it. He was safe and everything. And so he could give us an update on the recruiting. There is some news, some more news that's out there, but I'll wait and discuss it in the morning and everything. What? Come on. CeeLo. There he is. Look, Roll Tide Rise Up. What's up, bro? I'm so glad you took my offer up there, bro. Are you one? Listen. Yeah, we talking about the dogs. We talking about them. We talking about Georgia. We talking about y'all. We talking about how delusional y'all are. Some of y'all are. I need you, KJ, please tell me how y'all fix it to say I was on another social media venue and someone said that the dogs were going to I'm coming with it, that the dogs were going to be dominant like they were in 21. Y'all struggled with everybody y'all played last year. Care to tell me how you figure you're going to be dominant? I'll wait. I got time. I'm off for the summer. Georgia won 2 of the last 4 natties. How many times you done beat Alabama? How many times? Or better still, out of them 2 to 4 natties, how many times Bama beat y'all? I'm not asking about how we struggle. I want to know from a Georgia fan, why you think y'all gonna be dominant this year. I just want to know. I want to know. I just need to know. What's up, DSG, bro? Well, this the one dog fan I really respect because he got sense. But CeeLo, I want to know, KJ, I want to know where is this dominance going to come from? The season isn't about beating Bama. The season is about winning the natty. And y'all didn't do that last year. Oh, recruiting class, top notch, but you lost to Bama, Ole Miss, and Ruby. What's up, Fangers? what the business is. Recruiting class is top notch, but you still losing the battle. Y'all gonna be 1-8 against them. Next, come on, KJ, I want to hear this. Recruiting class, top notch, and what else? I want KJ and that Stacy Go Dogs. I want Ethan. All these Georgia fans, them delusionals. I want them to come on over. Let's have a conversation. And I want to keep this up throughout the whole time that, you know what? I want to keep up this fellowship as long as we all live it. That'll work. I thought that'll work. But KJ, where's the dominance going to come from? Okay, we got the recruiting class. What Gunner Stockton going to do? Who are your running backs? Because you lost ATN, right? It didn't DSG and Fingers, KJ. Didn't ATN go pro, or is he coming back? You know, I like Chet. You know what? Hold up, KJ. I'm gonna put this on the screen, big dog. I'm gonna put you on the screen. I got to put that on the screen. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Right there. Speaking of coordinators, you got faith in Bobo. Be honest. Be honest, KJ. Okay, Fingers. Okay, he gone. He went pro. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So, KJ, you got faith. Y'all, I'm going to tell you what. Now, KJ, I'm going to put it to you like this. I got to respect you. I'm going to have to respect you. I'm going to have to respect you, bro. Because if you got faith in Bobo, you know what? Then brother, I can't even mess with you on that, because you know you just got faith in your team, and that's what it is. But I'm going to be honest with you, and this is for all Georgia fans. Yeah, you watched them beat Texas. Cause let's be honest, KJ, and I give you that. But I want you to hear me out. I'm gonna put you on the big screen there, KJ. You watched a first-time starter in Stockton beat Texas. That's not saying much. Because I'm about to say something here that y'all might not agree with, but I'm gonna say it. Texas was overrated. Y'all proved that point, that they were overrated. Y'all proved it twice that Texas was overrated. You know, I'm just saying. Texas ain't all that. Texas gets in the one of the semifinals and everything, and Texas just laid an egg. Texas overrated. That's 2 years in a row. Texas couldn't beat Remember what happened, KJ, when Texas played Washington the year before? What happened? Washington beat them. I hate to say this, but if there's any Texas fan, you welcome to come on over here too. Texas can't win the big games. Georgia proved that. Now, I give you that one. What's up, Ephraim? Texas is overrated. I give you that one, KJ. Texas is over, but beating them, that ain't saying much. That's not saying much. Go back at, you know what, KJ, go back and look at Texas and look at that cupcake schedule they had. Want me to tell you why y'all beat them? I'm going to tell you why you beat them. Texas had did everything they could to do what they needed to do. When y'all went out there, Texas couldn't handle that pressure. Because see, at that point, you all were desperate for winning. I give you that, KJ. You know. Okay. Well, okay. I you know what? So that's all you got, KJ. We know we didn't beat Vandy, but y'all didn't beat us. And you can't. And you won't. You won't beat us this year. Matter of fact, I'm predicting this. Bruh, we gonna come to Athens and totally disrespect y'all. And totally disrespect y'all. Wait a minute, what you say? I'm not making any excuses. What excuses am I making? Y'all can't beat us. That ain't no excuse. That's a fact. We lost to Vanderbilt. We lost to Tennessee. We lost to Oklahoma. We lost to Michigan. You know. But we didn't lose to y'all. And so wait a minute, I'm gonna put you up there, KJ, because I'm gonna show you, you know, bro. I ain't scared. You lost to Vandy, and Texas beat Vandy, and we went to the CFP, and you lost. You all lost one less game than we did, and won one more game that you did, and you bragging about one. When you all were easily, but you know, like what they say, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. But KJ, I'm gonna show you a reality, bro. You all were easily last year. You all were easily a 6-loss team. Y'all ain't that gonna be that dominant this year, bro. And it's like what Bino said. I'm gonna go up here with this question. Like what Bino said, your struggles this year, if y'all struggle like you did last year, those struggles gonna turn to L's this year. I don't think you're gonna be that dominant. Quick question, KJ, from your statement on rings, are you saying UGA is the standard from this decade, starting from 2020? That's the question. Oh, wow. And bruh, I'm gonna tell you, like the old folks used to say, every now and then the blind squirrel gets a nut. Okay? They get one. All I'm saying, ever so often, a team beats us. But y'all can't beat us at all. One time out of the last 7 times we played y'all, we beat y'all. I'm not worried about us losing to Oklahoma every now and then. I'm not worried about us losing to Vanderbilt once every 40 years. But I love it when we beat y'all every time we play you. We haven't won in years, and you hadn't either. So what are you fussing about? You saying you haven't won in years, like my team had won 2. When was the last time you won it? When was the last time you won it? Tell me that one. What year was that? What year was that? What year was that? The last time y'all won it, and you have not won it since. So years too, KJ. So you're arguing about us. I can give you back the same argument, big dog. What? So I'm going back to last season. You all lost one less game than we did and won one more game, and you saying you the standard. And all you and the whole argument is that we lost to Vandy, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Michigan. And y'all lost to Ole Miss, us, and Rudy. I'm just saying. And I argue that with any Georgia fan, and I'm going to come with the same answer, especially the delusional ones. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay. You haven't won in years. Okay, bottom line. Okay, since we're going to talk bottom line. Your team has not won a national championship in the time span. My team has won 2. If you think that's no big deal, it's y'all who's delusional. I didn't say, all I said is y'all so delusional. Okay. Let me put it to you like this, KJ. True, everything that you say. But the point is, bruh, y'all have not won a natty since the last time you played for one. You're no different than us. You're looking at time span. I'm looking at the fact that you didn't win last year, you didn't win it the year before, and you're not going to win it this year. You're not going to win it. We got a better shot of winning it than y'all do, and y'all know that. So now you can call us delusional, but bruh, I don't have to be delusional. And in the words of Coach Sean, the proof is in the details. And the detail is you can't beat Bama. You can't even beat Ole Miss. And you can't beat Rudy. Yeah, championships are hard to win. I got to put that up there, KJ. Because I'm going to say this. Now let me, as my daddy would say in his lifetime, let me catch a ride with you right here. Championships are hard to win, as we both know. And KJ, no, I ain't gonna say that because I don't want no more. I don't have time for this wholesale argument, which would not come from you. I'm gonna say it. When you got to pay and put a super team together, yeah, you're gonna win a championship. Georgia's won 2 of the last 4, and y'all haven't been to the game in almost 5 years. And no, we're not the same. No, we're not the same. We're better than y'all. Y'all, you know what? Here's the catch. Okay, I'm gonna go on and help you out, KJ. All of the championship, the 2 little measly championships that you won one against us, and then the other one you won because they wouldn't put us in. But if they had to put us in that dominant year, we would have beat the brakes off y'all. And you know this. You know it. Who's scared? The only people scared of Georgia, is the folks that scared of Georgia. Bama ain't never scared of you. Your team haven't sniffed the championship in 5 years, and your team ain't sniffed 1 and 2. It don't make no difference about the time span. And your team ain't sniffed up, and your team haven't sniffed the win against Bama in a long time, player. So you can call us delusional, but let the record against each other speak. Because I guarantee you, if the roles were reversed, y'all be talking a lot of smack. See, y'all have to go to the ultimate. I'm talking one-on-one. I know it, Ephraim. It doesn't matter. Georgia can't beat them. They can't beat them. And I've heard their own fans say it. Can't beat Bama. Oh, here you go. Thank you, Bino, for putting that back up there. How you going to say you the standard and can't beat the standard? You can't beat us. You can't do it. I'm going to be like, I don't know if you old enough to remember this, but it was a movie called The Nutty Professor, Eddie Murphy version. And then there was a part in there. You can't beat me, Sherman. You can't beat me, Sherman. You can't beat us. You can't beat Bama, Georgia. You can't beat them. Your record against nothing. See, all this deflection. Okay, your record against UGA means nothing unless UGA is your natty. We didn't say nothing about UGA being our natty. UGA is our little brother, and we pop that head when y'all get out of line, and we're gonna pop that head again this year. Now beat us, and then you have argument. beat us, KJ, and then I'll come back and say, I'll still come back and say, y'all ain't the standard. That's sermon. You got that right, Fingers. How in the world you gonna say you the standard and can't beat the standard? Ain't even been close to beating them. And what's so crazy about it, KJ, every time, I'm just keeping it Bama and Georgia now. Okay, you can go all over the world if you want to. But here we go. Every time Bama and Georgia has played, bro, Georgia has been favored to win. Every time. Every time. Oh, your standard has produced 2 rings in 4 years. Cool. And ain't done nothing since. You lost to Rudy last year. Tell him, Fingers. Tell him what Rick said. And we still the man, bro. You know what, Rudy? God, dog. KJ, dog, I called you Rudy. You know what, KJ? It's a crying shame. I wish Kangaroo Black was on here. It's a crying shame that y'all made the playoffs last year and we didn't. And we didn't. You hear me? You hear me, KJ? I'm saying it out loud. We didn't. We lost to the civil engineers. We sure did. We sure did. Yep, we did. We lost to Vanderbilt. We lost to them Volunteers. We lost to the Sooners, and we lost to them cheating Wolverines. We lost to them. We lost to them. We did. We lost. We lost. But to my Tide family, I'm gonna show KJ something. It's a shame that y'all went to the college football playoffs, and you know what? And all the talk wasn't even about none of y'all that was really playing. It was all eyes was still on Bama. Now you tell me who the standard is. You tell me. We wasn't even in the playoff, and everybody was talking about Bama. They were still talking about Bama at every game. They'll say something about the game, but Alabama. Blah, 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 Alabama. Blah, 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 Alabama. Oh, we fell off? Oh, we fell off? Just because we lost to Michigan, just because we lost to Vandy, just because we lost to Oklahoma and Tennessee, we fell off. No, the crying shame is y'all can't beat. Ooh, I'm going to go on and say it, KJ. And so I can make you real mad right here. Only reason you won your 2 championships is because one of them you played us when we were all banged up, and the second one you won is because we wasn't there. You know it and I know it. But you will never, your team hasn't done anything since Ryan was 13, and your team ain't done nothing since Vince Dooley retired. See, I can go back and forth with you. Standard has fallen. No, not our standard. Y'all just ain't caught up yet. Y'all can't even beat Rudy, KJ. So what's your excuse? Y'all couldn't even beat Notre Dame. And so all you hanging your hat on is that the fact that we fallen and y'all beat Texas twice. So, and since you want to go to the standard that's fallen, watch this. The year before, y'all didn't even make the college playoffs. Why? Because we put you out. I don't give a hoot. Look here, talking about don't make me call Vandy. Bro, I'm finna put it to you like this. You can call Jesus if you want to. He'll even tell you, Bama's still the standard until you can beat them. Georgia Tech even had y'all on the ropes. Y'all supposed to blew them out. Oh, we sucked for 5 years? We done beat. KJ, let me ask you a question. Since you saying we sucked for 5 years, In 5 years, how many times have we beat y'all? If we suck so bad, how many times have we beat y'all? I'm calling all Georgia fans. I want them out. Go get them, KJ. Tell them to come on over. Subscribe to the channel so we can have this conversation. In 5 years, how many times, well, maybe the better question is, in 5 years, how many times have Georgia beat Alabama? In 5 years. I'll wait. Oh. So how are we delusional? You can't even answer a simple question. Oh, but I forgot. Delusional folks don't deal in simplicity. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not worried about the UGA wins. Because y'all won't beat us. Y'all won't beat us again. I guarantee you, when Alabama get through beating Georgia this year, KJ won't be nowhere to be found for a whole month. For a whole month. For a whole month. Them delusional fans will go in hiding. But don't worry about it, KJ, because Alabama has some delusional fans too. Bama got some. Trust me. Every fan base, every team has have a fan base of delusions. Delusions. Oh, y'all do. Yes, you do. Quit lying, man. Quit playing. Nobody cares about your UGA win. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Don't even try to play me on that one. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Deep down inside. Yeah, oh yeah, we can do this all night, but the fact still gonna remain. Y'all still 1-7 against us. And you're about to be 1-8. You ain't even got that much faith in your team to say, we gonna beat you this year. I got enough faith to say we're gonna go in Athens and beat y'all out the hedges. We're gonna send y'all home at halftime. Y'all gonna be out there eating barbecue because the game gonna be over. So come on, man. And you know what? I know it. I know it. Rise up. He's deflecting. He's deflecting. I asked a simple question. In 5 years, how many times has Georgia beat Alabama? Oh, we don't work. You know what? We know when the last natty was. We know when the last natty was. We know it. We got you, player. We know when the last natty was. We know when the last natty was. We know it. We got it. We know when our last natty was. We know. We know. I asked you in 5 years, how many times have Georgia beat Alabama? In 5 years, Georgia has beaten Alabama 1 time. Now, in 5 years, how many natties have Bama won? In 5 years, the last one we won was in 20. So what? But that's not the question at hand. See, you want to count natties, and you ain't won but 2. How many have Alabama won? So you want to talk about age gaps and numbers gaps and time frames and this, that, and the third. Let's talk totals. How many natties does Georgia have versus Alabama? You can't even count that high. And you won't win it this year, KJ. I didn't say that. I said this argument is not about natties. This argument ain't about natties. This argument is about who's the better team, Alabama or Georgia. That's what this argument is about. And you have proven that Alabama's better. You say it for yourself. So KJ, I want you to go in the chat, and I want you to just emphatically say that Georgia is going to blow out Alabama. I want you to emphatically say it. I want you to emphatically say it. If you got that much faith in your team, I want you to emphatically say it. Cause watch this. Wait a minute. I'm gonna put it to you right there. There you go. There you go. Now there's my declaration. There's my affirmation right there. What? Okay. We ain't even said nothing about Nick Saban because you ain't beat Kalen DeBoer either. So what else is new? You ain't beat Kalen DeBoer. You didn't beat Lane Kiffin, and you didn't beat Rudy last year. What else is new, bro? What else is new? We know Nick ain't coming back. And deep down inside, you wish Kalen DeBoer would go somewhere. See, I love having this conversation. Like you said, KJ, I could go with this all night, and the fact will still remain: y'all 1-7 against Bama. Yeah, y'all won 2 of them in the last 5 years, and sure that we hadn't won since 2020. But the one thing we know, y'all ain't our natty. Y'all our little stepbrother. That's all. Man, I don't give a hoot if you from ATL, LAT, LAL. It don't make no difference to me. Y'all can't beat Bama. He was talking about stupid DeBoer, talking stupid. DeBoer beat Georgia last season. Sure did. I'm serious. But I want guys like KJ to come on over here so we can talk. I love it. I love the smoke. But I want to pull up what I want to do. I'm going back to TikTok. And I want to find this Georgia fan. Oh man, it is hilarious. What's up, Dino? What's up, Real Talk? What the business is? I invited them over, Gil. I invited them over, Gil. They will come. Someone from over there, KB channel. Yeah. Make sure you hold on to the wins against UGL. We will hold on to the natty we call. You won't win no natty this year, KJ. You won't win no natty this year. Hold on to them 2 you got. KJ, on another note, we're gonna keep it on this. KJ, is Busy Bee? Do you ever go over there on Martin Luther King? Is Busy Bee restaurant still open? Nah, y'all won't win no natty this year. Y'all won't win no natty this year. No, I don't even think you win the SEC championship this year. This is gonna be a rough year for y'all. Gunner Stockton is not gonna save y'all. You're not gonna now. Don't get me wrong. Where's the second location? So wait. So KJ, obviously I'm not from there. So they're not on Martin Luther King anymore, or are you saying the second location is in Northside? Okay, I know where Veterans Highway is. Okay. Oh man, because I could go directly to the one on Martin Luther King. They're not on Martin. Oh man, golly. But okay, but I understand. I understand. Y'all, okay, yeah, that's what KJ was just telling me, that they moved to the north side. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna put a pin in that Georgia Alabama thing for a minute. Let me tell you something, KJ. Whenever I come to Atlanta, that is my first stop, the Busy Bee restaurant. Now, I've heard that there are other restaurants that are just as good, but I can't testify to that because all I know is Busy Bee. But bruh, all I'm gonna tell y'all is this: if you've never eaten at Busy Bee, you owe it to yourself to eat there. Their fried green tomatoes, it's somebody's grandpa back there cooking them. I'm being honest with you. Good God Almighty, they are fabulous. The greens and the cornbread and the chicken and the fish and that whole buffet, man, it's something to see over there, man. You know. Well, KJ, you know what? We might not agree about football. I mean, about Bama and Georgia, but I'm gonna tell you what. I see we agree about food. I see we agree about food. Yeah, but I've heard of some places. Big Daddy's, okay. I got to try them out when I come over there. Me too, KJ. I love the debate. I love it. I'll be a good attorney. I love it. I'll prove somebody guilty or innocent every time. Big Daddy's. Now I'm gonna tell you, there's a particular wings and waffles and wings over there I was not impressed with. I ain't calling no name because I don't want to give out no bad pub and all that kind of stuff. But it's a particular waffle place over there and everything I was not impressed with. It was almost like when the times that I've gone there, they were not together. And so I shunned that. I shunned that place. But I'm gonna tell you what, but give me that doggone Busy Bee restaurant. Matter of fact, I was at church one Sunday and I told them that when they told me they were from Atlanta, and I asked them, I said, now if I visit your town and everything, y'all gonna take me to bro, you know what, KJ? We got 18 titles, bro, and it's been verified. You might not know about 18 because y'all ain't got before. If y'all so far away from 18, y'all probably won't never make 18. Alabama been dominant and still dominant, man. Alabama, and I know there's another brother on a TikTok, on a particular TikTok channel who really promotes LSU. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going to invite him on the show one day. We can talk because there's some more stuff about college football that I really like to hear this brother talk about and everything. And you know, he comes off sort of controversial and everything. I wasn't born for no 18. Well, but anyway, KJ, I know this. Y'all not getting number 5 this year. Y'all not getting number 5. Y'all not getting it. Y'all are not as dominant as you think. But keep hope alive. In the words of Jesse Jackson, though, you know, keep hope alive, bro. Keep hope alive. But I'm just saying now that I don't think y'all that dominant, big dog. You're not. You're not that dominant, dog. Y'all not gonna be dominant. What's his name? Jalen Carter's and Nolan Smith, I think, and all them cat. That day gone. That day gone. Y'all will not have a dominant team like that for a long time. And the way some things are going, especially with and KJ, as quiet as it is kept by y'all, as quiet as it is kept. That transfer portal, people leaving y'all, it hits y'all just like it hits us. We were just blessed this year that nobody left. But y'all had some folks to leave. True that y'all got some folks, but the catch is about transfers and things like that. Lots of times they don't make that big of a difference to a team that's good. You know, I'm just gonna use y'all. Y'all pretty good, but see, but the rhythm is not there. Y'all benefited from going. You know what? I give you your props when y'all had say what? Wait a minute. You have a freshman better than any D lineman on your team? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? He's a freshman, but he's better than Caden Proctor. He's a freshman, but he's better than Parker Brailsford, who is an award-winning center, but he's better than that. Freshman or a redshirt freshman? Because if he's a freshman, that means he ain't played yet. And when Bama get through with him, he'll be wanting to come and play for Bama. Y'all were blessed for a few years to have any coach will tell you that Elijah Griffin is better than any D lineman on your roster. Yeah, oh, you said Elijah Griffin is better than any D lineman on our roster. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But that same big mouth boy from Auburn said he was gonna run Jalen Milroe down, and they ain't called him yet. We'll see. We'll see. That's all I got to say. We'll see. He's not. You can be done all you want. He's not. He's not. He can get got just like anybody else can. Yeah, he's a freshman. He ain't proved nothing. His freshman whipped y'all last year, didn't he? You don't know nothing about Auburn. I just told you that it was a big mouth freshman over there, a big mouth dude over there said that he was gonna run Jalen Milroe down, and Jalen smoked him, and that was all she wrote. And as a matter of fact, the last time Bama played y'all, I want to get it right. When y'all was showing up dominant, I ain't talking about just the championship game. Oh, I know what I'm talking about. In an SEC championship game, Jalen Carter couldn't do nothing with our O-line. B. Robin them ran all over them. Mm-hmm. Oh, you keeping up with all our folks, but the proof is in the pudding, KJ. We beat y'all. So now you got to go get a freshman. Oh, so y'all want to have a Elijah Griffin on defense? That's what you're saying? That's what you're saying? Oh, so we're delusional, but y'all 1-7 against us. And every time y'all played us, y'all was supposed to have been better than us. I like your confidence. I know ball too. I know ball better than you do. I sure do. I sure do. And I said it 2 years ago that y'all's dominance was over. Wait a minute. Since you brought up Nick Saban, I'm gonna remind you of something. When David Pollack got on there in Nick Saban's face and said that Georgia was the new standard, what happened that next year? Oh, you don't think I do? You know what? I like that last part. Leave that you do off and just hang on to them first 3 words. I don't think. Yeah, that will surmise you right there, brother. You don't think. Yeah, brother. Black folks don't care about no Pollard. Wait a minute. Okay, is that what you? Whatever it was you were trying to say, Alabama sure didn't care about it. Because look who took his place. Nick Saban, not Kirby Smart. Pollard ran off of TV and ain't been seen since. He podcasted, just like me. Now I'm gonna tell you something, KJ. When Bama beats you again, I need you to show back up on my channel. I want you to come home. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I want you to come talking smack, just like you talking now. Come if you dare. Okay. We've heard all your facts. See you on September 27th, big boy. Go ahead. Come on. I hope you know by now that I tell you what, I'm more confident that y'all won't get the job done. I got more confidence. So stagnant, they beat Texas. And I told you that ain't saying much. That ain't saying much. That ain't saying much. Yeah, Georgia offense still gonna be stagnant. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, please hit the like button. Hey, Michelle. DJ and Zuri says, hi and roll tide. On my grandchildren, y'all. I'm raising them right. That's right. They Tide fans in my house. You lost to Vandy. We know we lost to Vandy. We know it. We know it. We know it. We know it. And we know it. We lost to Vandy. We lost to Oklahoma. We lost to Michigan. We lost to Tennessee. We know this. We got it. But y'all lost to Rudy. Y'all lost to Ole Miss. And you lost right here. Y'all lost one less game than we did and won one more than we did. What's there to brag about? I hope I know. I know. I already know, bro. I know this. I know. I know. I mean, like, come on. So we lost. You know, and what's so crazy about it? What's so crazy? This is what everybody hangs their hat on is our losses to Vandy, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Michigan. Future psychological doctors. And y'all lost to priests, a Catholic priest. Y'all lost to the Ole Miss. And then you lost to the Standard. Now, what's bad is y'all lost to some Catholic priests. That was bad. That's what's bad. Y'all were favored to win that game, too. Y'all were favored to beat Notre Dame. Y'all were favored. Yes, you were. You favored. And you lost. Y'all were favored to beat Alabama, and you lost. Y'all were favored to beat Ole Miss, and you lost. And you the Standard? If you say so, bro. If you say so. Yeah. All y'all that argues about Alabama and last season, y'all hang your hats on Vandy, Tennessee, Oklahoma, and Michigan. All of y'all have the same MO. Y'all hang y'all hat on that one thing, on of who we lost to. But nobody hangs their hat on when they say, but y'all beat Georgia for the umpteenth time. Nobody hangs their hat on when they say, oh, we went up into Wisconsin and beat them, because to let people tell it, Wisconsin was supposed to beat us too. Your team is irrelevant. Even when y'all were relevant, y'all was still irrelevant. David Pollack, I'm on the firm belief, David Pollack cursed y'all by saying that y'all were the standard. And then y'all turn around the next year and didn't win nothing. Everybody was hyping up Georgia. Everybody was hyping up Georgia. And then when Georgia had to go and play Bama, you know what the rest of the story is. And guess what? And in that same year, y'all did not make it to the college football playoff because we put y'all out. So don't give me that, KJ. Don't give me that. Okay. Being favored against the team and saying that another team was going to beat you are two different things, KJ. People were saying that Wisconsin was going to beat us. In Kalen DeBoer's first year, they were saying that we were going to lose to Wisconsin, and some of y'all Georgia fans were humming right in there with them. Let me put it to you this way. Okay, here we go. Most of y'all were saying we were going to lose to Georgia. We beat you. No. Let me back up. Most of y'all said we were going to lose to Wisconsin. It was going to be the first loss. We beat them. Then they said we were going to turn around and lose to Georgia because the thing was we were going to play two top-notch teams. We beat both of them. Well, KJ, a lot of people picked Wisconsin, sir. See, here's the problem. You so tunnel vision with Georgia till you don't pay attention to what's going on around you. Because just like, just say you didn't pick them, but there were quite a few people that thought Wisconsin was going to beat Alabama. See, you just go ahead and admit, you watch Georgia. You don't watch football. You just watch Georgia. You don't. It's obvious that you don't. You don't listen to you just focus on Georgia. And I understand. Okay. See, you know what, KJ? You cross between Alzheimer's and a misunderstanding. I'm telling you. I never said that Bama was not favored. I said people predicted Wisconsin to beat Alabama. You got to watch more than just your Georgia channels. We were favored to win. But there were a lot of people picking against Alabama. They were. Yeah, Bama may have been favored by 14 and wait a minute. And didn't we cover that? Didn't we? We did, didn't we? I know we did. You ain't got to answer. We did. Just like we covered against y'all. Because y'all were favored to beat us. But you didn't. Because you couldn't. And you still can't. Next. Let me hear your next argument. I ain't think you got one. I'm just being honest with you. You know Georgia ball. You don't know all your ball. You know Georgia ball. You don't know it all, bro. You don't know nothing but Georgia. That's it. And the only thing you know is that deep down in your little heart of hearts, you hope that Georgia beats Alabama. Because you know if they don't, no. When they don't, you know you're going to hear it from us over here. You already know it. You ain't been right about nothing. Oh, but I forgot. Delusional folks think they right about everything. Just saying. Oh, you played at Mac there. I don't care. I don't care if you played at Mac Rays myself. You just know Georgia ball. That's it. That's all you know. I don't care about that. You can play at McDonald's if you want to. You just know Georgia ball. But I'm going to put it to you like this. I hope and you know what? You know, wait a minute. In some of the magazines or some of the news articles that are out, KJ, do you know they're already predicting Georgia to beat Alabama again? You know that? They're predicting Georgia to beat Alabama. They've been irrelevant for 5 years. Everyone knows that. If we're so irrelevant, then why you keep saying we're irrelevant? If we're so irrelevant, KJ, why you keep trying to prove that y'all relevant? Again, I ask, how can you be the standard when you can't beat the standard? I don't cling hard to beating UGA. I don't cling hard to that. That's really nothing to cling to. I just kind of highlighted it because of the fact that y'all supposed to be the standard, and out of 8 games, you've only beat them once. Can you explain? Well, you know what, KJ? Wait a minute. Okay. I'm going to ask this and then I'm going to sign off. I want KJ to answer this question for me. Here's the question. Now, here's the question. Why can't Georgia beat Alabama? Answer that one. Maybe if you just go ahead and tell me why. Tell me why Georgia can't beat Alabama. But my team don't necessarily have to have rings to prove anything. I just want to know, can you answer, you all are 1-7. Why? When you're the standard. Please tell me why you're 1-7 against Bama. Behind UGA and what? Y'all can, KJ, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and shut you down right here, bro. Y'all can't even have y'all grades ain't even good enough to even stay with Alabama, even in academics, sir. You better go ask somebody. Oh yeah, I'm paying attention, JB. He just going on the last 5 years. I'm going on history. Oh shoot. So you want, wait a minute, I got to put this up here, man. We won last year due to no film on your new coach. I thought y'all were playing Ryan Williams and Jalen Milroe and Jam Miller and Justice Haynes and the whole line and all them cats on defense. I didn't know y'all were playing Kalen DeBoer. So I guess we had film on Kirby Smart. Well, bro, you talked about that we were behind UGA. I just brought up academics too, because they are student athletes, not athlete students. But y'all athletes, race drivers, drunk drivers, women beaters, and students. Everyone who knows ball, academics now, no, we're talking academics, we're talking whatever you want to talk. But I'm telling you this, you still have not answered my question about being 1-7. So you said last year because y'all didn't have no film. So what's been your previous problems? And please don't say it was Saban. I'm just saying, bro. Like you said, we could go at this all night. Facts still gonna remain. Y'all hadn't been okay. You hollering we ain't been in 5 years. Y'all ain't been in 2. And in your first year, we put you out. We don't have a problem. I think you do. You think our team is irrelevant? Y'all you know what? The only thing Georgia is relevant in is race driving, beating on women, getting arrested, and all that good stuff. That's all y'all. That's what you're really good at. No, my argument doesn't sound crazy. My argument is facts. But see, but you don't want to go there. I'll go there. I will. Y'all got a big problem. So if Alabama's so irrelevant, how come y'all can't beat us? All you doing is Vandy is our daddy. And let me see, they beat us one time in 40 years, and that's your daddy. So, well, wait a minute, KJ. Hold up, bro. If Vandy is our daddy, what does that make y'all to us? Because now you're going to holler about Vandy being our daddy, and they beat us one time in 40 years, and we beat y'all every time we play. What does that make y'all? What does that make y'all? Since we're going specifics, what does that make Alabama? What does that make Georgia to Alabama? Bama is Georgia's daddy. Yeah, we they papas. They know it. That's the part that's killing KJ. KJ can't come back with nothing because they ain't. Bama can be our daddy for the rest of my life. And Bama gonna be y'all daddy even when you have chilling. If you don't have any now, they gonna be that too. You can't beat them. But I'm finna tell you this, and I'm finna close it up right here, and because I got to work on this computer. But let me tell you something, KJ. Y'all not gonna beat us this year. Y'all not gonna beat us. You ain't gonna beat us. But you know what? Y'all played a cupcake of a schedule. That's part of your problem right there. Y'all don't play nobody until you get to us. Everyone knows you right. Everyone on here know you crazy. Yeah, you right. You crazy. They don't want to tell me. They ain't got to tell me. I'm telling you to your face. You got a problem. I'm telling you to your face, KJ. Bama gonna come to Athens and totally disrespect you. Yeah. We're not cupcakes. I'm just saying. No, bro. You better go back and check it again. You better go back and check it again. But it's okay. But y'all got cupcakes on your schedule. Your first 2 games are cupcakes. And then you're going to play a Tennessee team that bringing in a new quarterback. You know. I'm just saying. So, I'm going to put it to, Double L is in the house. What's up, Larry? What's up, player? I'm just saying, KJ, we played Clemson, Ole Miss, and Texas. Oh, you forgot to put us in there. You forgot to put us in there. So you played Clemson, and you played Ole Miss, and you played Texas. Y'all played none of them, but we beat y'all and Vandy whipped y'all. But we beat y'all. And we beat Wisconsin. And we beat LSU. And y'all still lost to Rudy. Come on, KJ. Man, that gets me every time. Y'all lost to Rudy. God dog. But you still hollering about we lost to Vandy. We lost to the engineer. We lost to the future psychologists. We lost to, we lost to, okay, cool. We lost to we're not having no problems there. KJ, I promise you, we have accepted the fact that we lost to those 14. We lost to those Sooners. We lost to them. Okay, we lost. But I'll leave you with this long run. Y'all Bama fans are crazy. Y'all have beat Georgia, cool. Y'all haven't been to the game or won it in 5 years, bro. I know that makes y'all mad. UJ runs the SEC. KJ, can I ask you a question? Y'all won the SEC this past year, right? I got a question. Who won the SEC the year before that? UGA don't run the SEC, bro. Y'all don't. Y'all really don't. Y'all don't. You don't. You winning a title here and there don't make you win. Don't make you run anything but your mouth. It'd be less painful if you guys accept it. So let me get this straight. Okay. I'll accept the fact that y'all won it last year. But that don't make you run the SEC because we just beat you the year before. You forgot about that part, right? Hey, Pootie, that's my daughter, y'all, Javonna. Right, KJ? We just beat you the year before that for the SEC championship, right? Right. And where did we beat y'all at? In the ATL. And where's the ATL? In Georgia. And you think we scared of y'all in Athens? Every time we play y'all in the ATL, we beat y'all. KJ, I'm just saying, bro. I mean, you can argue all you want, big dog, but it's devalued because y'all pissed the bed the very next week. It doesn't. No, it's not devalued. It's not. It's not. No, okay, Bama is the past 5 years, and the past 5 years we played y'all, we beat y'all. So, if my producer Dwight still, please put Rudy back up there one more time. Please put Rudy back up there. Remember that right there, KJ. Remember that Rudy runs y'all. Rudy runs Georgia. Rudy runs Georgia. Okay? Remember that now. Rudy runs Georgia and Bama owns Georgia. Smoke that, big buddy. I gotta put Dino. I gotta get ready to go, y'all. I gotta work on this. I gotta work on this sound for in the morning. Check this out. The last 5 SEC champs, Bama has 3 of them. But Georgia runs the SEC. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. KJ, it was good talking to you. UJ is not your championship. No, it's not ours. It's not our championship. Never have been, never will be. We just own y'all. Because Bama is surely not ours. No, y'all hate to see us coming. Y'all hate seeing us coming. This year, you're really going to hate it. I promise you that. You're going to hate it for real. You're going to hate it for real. Mm-hmm. We about them natties. You ain't one but 2. You won 2 natties. You won 2. You won Is it 2 SECs? I think. All I know is this right here. Every time y'all played Bama for an SEC championship, you lost. Let's put it like that. Is that fair to say? Is that fair to say? Because every time you played Bama for an SEC championship, you never beat them. Yeah, 2. Because y'all lost to y'all lost to us, but y'all beat LSU and you beat I can't even remember who it was y'all beat. Y'all beat LSU in the last 5 years. It's like that brother said. Two and 41 years, man. I know, man. This dude more, man. Okay. Y'all lost her. Anyway, it don't matter. I'm not gonna sit here and try to, I ain't gonna sit here and try to I'm gonna let this delusional fan keep talking. He's always invited back though. KJ, you all right with me? The last 2, all that matters, OG. Y'all have a good night. And yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Everybody, that was KJ from the ATL there. And when we get through beating them bulldogs, them bull puppies, or whatever you want to call them, man, them little chihuahuas there, we're gonna handle up on that. And then we're gonna put them up out their misery, because I'm telling you now, KJ, y'all not winning it this year. We got a better chance to win it, So y'all can holler about these last 2 natties and this, that, and the third. We finna, I'm just taking one game at a time. We got FSU to worry about. So it is what it is, big dog. It is what it is. So, well, y'all, it has been fun. It's been fun. For those of you that are new in the chat, thank you for coming. I know it, Susan. Susan, that's them 3-stroke Charlies that I'm dealing with. 3-stroke Charlie and a Tootsie Roll. That's what it is. 3-stroke Charlie, Tootsie Rolls, and Skittles. Boy, what a combination. But anyway, I'm glad everybody came on with me. I'm going to try to get this mic fixed, because I don't like talking like this. I like really talking into the mic, and I get better quality and everything. But thank you for coming back with me. For all of you in the chat, all of the 401k crew, KJ and Gil and Susan and Dr. Crystal and Pastor Anton, my daughter, my grandchildren, their grandmom, all of them. Just glad everybody was here. Latoya, all of y'all, everybody. Thank y'all for coming. Now tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, I'll be here bright and early, and we're gonna be going back at it one more time for the morning run from 8 to 9, and then for the long run from 5 to whenever we get off on tomorrow evening. Our new schedule every morning from 8 to 9. But on Mondays is 8 to 9, and then on that Monday evening from 5 to whenever we close. And then from Tuesday on, it's 8 to 9 for the morning run. I'm so thankful to have each of you, my producer, Dwight. Everybody, we're just glad to have you. Now, listen, let me say this to you. I put my Cash App on the screen for those that come. I don't do this for money and everything. Thank you, Pamela Wilson from Wiggins, Mississippi. Pamela, I'm going to have to come look y'all up down there, come tell y'all thank you. But please tell everybody to come. I need all my Tide fans to come. I just invited a lot of Georgia fans because they were talking they were over there at KB's channel. Man, they were talking some smack over there. Now, if y'all think, look here, if y'all think KJ was bad, y'all need to listen. Y'all need to hear Ethan, Stacy Go Dogs. It's like 3 or 4 of them, man. Good Lord. KJ is nothing compared to Ethan. Ethan is hilarious. He's this Georgia fan. Now, don't get me wrong. KJ brings that smoke now. He's trying to bring the smoke a little bit, and that's what we want. But there's some folks over there, man, and as the season goes on, I hope we encounter a lot of. But listen, this is what I need. This is what I need, and it's not going to cost anybody. Tony too, yes, Tony. This dude named Tony. Oh my Lord! But I've invited everybody to come. This is what I need. First, I told you all that here in the next little bit, and I'm gonna make the announcement again tomorrow. We're going to be giving away the NCAA 2025 the game either on Xbox or PS. We're going to be giving that away and everything. So, but here's how it's going to be, and I'm making this announcement right now so everybody can hear it. When I give the game away, when I give the game giveaway, when I do the giveaway, how that's going to work is this. Thank you, Larry, for coming, my brother. But Larry was over there. He saw all that foolishness going on. But listen, how that's going to run is going to be like this. The 401k crew will not be able to enter into the drawing. I've got something else for the 401k crew that's going to come from me because I want my whole crew to know how much I appreciate them. And I'm doing something totally different for them. But for all my other subscribers and listeners and everything, you're eligible not only just for the giveaway for the game, but we're going to be doing some more things too. Okay? Piano Man appreciate you. I made a statement earlier to the crew. Sometimes, well, all the time, it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight that's in the dog. No, I'm not a big channel. Even though I would love to have a lot of them, but I don't have a lot of subscribers. But my heart is just as big as those that have over 100,000. And I'm willing to do. I might not be able to do it on such a grand level or a frequent level, but what I do, it comes from the heart. And I just want everybody to know that's what Piano Man thinks. And we're just 3 or 4 months in, but we're doing this. And I just want everybody. There's Sharp. B Sharp. B Sharp that's my other brother. And I'm sorry I missed you today, big dog, and have some things going. And I'm even having some technical difficulties tonight. As soon as I get off of here, I got to go to work on all of this. But I just want everybody to know that I do this as a hobby and everything. And some people have even asked what was my Cash App and everything. And I didn't give it out, but I gave it out tonight. And my Cash App is $Jazzman35790. And if you just want to give, that's fine. But if it's not, if not, it's all good because Piano Man is still going to do his thing. Piano Man has 4 jobs. I have four, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 jobs. I have 4 of them. So it's not that I'm looking for anybody's money. I'm not. All I want is your subscription. Number 2, please tell everybody to please subscribe to my channel and everything. I want so much, at least to get 1,000, at least to get 1,000. Because if super chats start coming in, there is a project that I'm wanting to do, something I want to do, because I'm all about helping people, okay? It's somebody special that I really want to help. It's somebody I want to help them, but I want y'all to be a part of it too, okay? And so I just need, the subscribers to help me out right there. So please help me, and let's try to run this subscribe thing up and everything. But thank you for your time and all that kind of stuff. Be sharp. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be on in the morning. We're gonna recap the weekend and a couple of other things, but we're gonna have a pretty cool show in the morning. Now, hopefully Jonathan will be on, but if he can't, we know how to make it work. But again, thank you for everybody for coming. Thank you, Pamela. She said she's going to round up her Tide friends and invite them. Thank you. Tell them to come on in and subscribe. We welcome everybody, and we respect everybody. Now, last thing, it's time for everybody to learn to get along. Everybody. We got to learn to get along. We got to learn to agree and disagree without being disagreeable and everything. So one thing about it, over here, my 401k crew, we just keep it a buck with folks. But the one thing that we don't tolerate is disrespect. We don't tolerate that. But everyone was pretty on fire tonight, kept it in the road and all that kind of stuff. So I thank you. But we just want everybody to have a good time. So with that being said, Piano Man is going to let you go. I want everybody to have a good night, whatever time zone you in, whether you're on the East Coast, they said they the best, whether you're in the Central, we the South, whether you're on Mountain Time, and then whether you're on West Coast out there with my daughter and my grandkids, wherever you are, have a fabulous night. And remember, I'm no expert, but I know what I'm talking about. I don't care what KJ said. Bama, Bama, Georgia, we got your number, and you know it. So until tomorrow, if you can meet me on the morning run, meet me at 8 o'clock Central Time, and we're going to be here doing it one more time. And like I said, I may not see you today or tomorrow, but I'll see you in the long run. Roll Tide, everybody, and good night.